a student asked, or well, many, but a student asked, what advice do you have for theater students who have very complicated and anxiety-ridden feelings about the pandemic and their education and coming into the theater industry? We're all shut down. Basically, any words of wisdom and encouragement for nervous theater students during this time?
If you can't tell, we are all equally nervous.
I thought about the question. I put myself in there. I thought about a pandemic, and then I laughed out loud. Like, these precious babies. Foremost, you know what? I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna double dutch you real quick. Real talk. Your feelings are valid. Straight up. No one has had to do this before, and there is no course for this. There's no pathway. What I do know is that, we're here with welcoming arms, and we understand this year and maybe the next year and a half. Who knows how long this takes? But we're here. We got you, and we're going to get you through this. And the thing about theater is it's one of those things where you learn by doing. And just know, when I look at my body of work, when I first started out, it was trash. It just was. And, and I didn't have to do it online. It was trash. And so it is in my heart. It is in my brain. It is in my body. I will not let you fall. If you were in my room, my cast, my company, I'm not going to let you fall. That's just not what we're going to do. So go out here, make some art, be brave about it, ask the questions when you have them, and know, yeah, as Yehan said, sometimes you're going to have to fuck up in a different direction. That just is what it is. So yeah, be bold, my friends. You got this.
Yeah, I would say that, words like nerves and anxiety. Any students out there, did y'all see the way nerves and anxiety arrived in our body just now, as Yehan commented on? It's like, y'all, that is what we all are right now. If you show me a person who's like, I'm cool, I'm chilling, and I'll show you a liar. I'll show you a liar. So I would say that, really leaning into your studies, trying to dig deeper into it, right? You have the time, so don't skim that chapter. Actually read the chapter, right? I can speak from the eye. I did that. I skimmed some theater, chapters, books, sometimes. I'll write them later. I'm okay, but I'm telling you right now that at that time I was breaking my whole behind doing, as we all do when it's not pandemic times. So what I'm suggesting to you is use the time to dig into that theory that can sometimes seem boring, because you want to get into the rehearsal room, you want to get into space with each other and do that. And that's valid, that's real. But now it's like, well, let's dig in on the other end. And you can send those emails to artistic directors, right? I just finished a master's program, and I spent time messaging all kinds of theater companies, being like, hey, could I talk to a designer about this production that I saw a clip of? I'd love to know more about that person, right? Would you mind connecting me? Like, I just slid into, the info emails, right? Box office emails, whatever email I could find. I just said, bloop, 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 bloop. Can I set up a meeting with you? I've talked to dozens of theater creators in the United States and in the UK. I was going to school in the UK. And I filled my time there. So I was just trying to, whatever I could do to kind of quell my own nerves and like, am I learning the right things here in my postgraduate education? Is it going to matter, right? Is it going to matter my degree that is from pandemic time? Yes, it matters. Yes, your studies matter. Yes, it matters that it's okay if you don't lean into the studies. It's okay if you don't read that extra chapter. It's okay if you can't finish writing that 25-page paper, because we can't have that sort of perfectionist construct when we're trying to get through a whole entire global crisis Many folks of which in the United States aren't treating it as that. So until everybody does the damn homework, as my friend Shimona would say, until everybody does the homework, we ain't getting out of this, y'all. So it's like students right now, the way that you feel is shared. The way that you feel is seen and heard. And trust me, when you start applying to jobs and you're trying to get out there and promote yourself and be immersed in whatever communities, be that here in Seattle, or if you go back to your hometown or you want to go to New York or Chicago, trust me, everybody will be so welcoming that you were able to even complete your program during this time. The feat that you were even able to complete your program, that is miraculous on its own. That any student right now could be so engaged and keep showing up and doing the work as you're able, as you can, and ask for help, y'all. Ask for help. I can speak for myself, and I know many others on this panel. You can get in contact with us. If you want to just kick it for a minute, you don't even want to talk about theater, you just want some advice, you want to talk about life, please, I'm available, because this is hard right now and it's very serious. It's not a joke. So let me back up. People go, other people go.